Research is defined as a systematic observation of phenomena for the purpose of learning new facts or for testing the application of theories to known facts. Here at the VA, research simply means finding new ways to provide better care for our veterans. Hello, I'm Dr. Ali Sonel, Associate Chief of Staff for Research and Development at the VA Pittsburgh Healthcare System. Here at the VA, we're dedicated to improving healthcare for all the men and women who have served our country. A key component of this mission is our award-winning research and development program. Our healthcare system boasts 100+ investigators who are involved in more than 260 projects. This research spans all avenues of science, from Alzheimer's disease to post-traumatic stress disorder and schizophrenia to cardiac disorders. In fiscal year 2008, we invested at least $21 million in research with funds obtained from various government programs and private sources. VA Pittsburgh Healthcare System is also home to 4 of the country's 15 VA National Centers of Excellence. Each of these centers fosters a unique research expertise.
It's a study that's looking at the biomechanics of transfer techniques.
Basic question is, how do we deal with back pain?
We study how the healthcare system is delivered to all patients, regardless of their ethnicity or race or religion or background.
It's a roboticized wheelchair which features 2 manipulator arms that allows people with both upper extremity and lower extremity impairments to do tasks more independently.
I'm a psychiatrist involved in the research program, specifically research involving treatment programs or intervention programs.
My research, which has been supported by the VA since 1981, focuses on the mechanisms responsible for myeloma bone disease.
A lot of individuals who use wheelchairs develop overuse-related injuries because they're relying on their arms almost exclusively for activities of daily living. When you're doing a transfer, you're having to basically support your body weight with your arms, and that's producing an incredible amount of stress on the joints. So what we want to do is characterize that stress and be able to look at that and see if there's ways that we can teach the person to move differently to minimize the amount of loading on their joints.
The focus of my work is to look at the cells in the disc, look at how they work, and see if there are ways that we can stop activities in those cells that lead to disc degeneration. We can use this model to test therapeutic modalities. And the modality that this group has looked at has been gene therapy, basically putting growth factors into the disc, which would then increase the activity of the cells in the disc to make the matrix proteins, to bring that matrix back up or to the right size, or to at least stop the degeneration of the disc.
Many of our investigators work closely with veterans who volunteer to participate in research. These veterans do their part by filling out surveys and questionnaires, or even testing new equipment and medicine. This unique partnership allows researchers to learn firsthand what problems and issues our veterans may face. This system also gives veterans an opportunity to actively assist in developing technologies and treatments that can potentially increase their quality of life.
I love working with the veterans because they have such an appreciation for what you can do for them. Even though they're coming in for research, you can tell that they really want to help, and they also want to know what's going to help them.
Omar Haisong is one such volunteer. In 1997, Haisong stopped by his local American Legion post to receive a medical checkup through the VA. Tests confirmed that the World War II veteran had prostate cancer. Doctors proposed a variety of treatment programs, and of them, Haisong chose to undergo hormone therapy. After 3 years of treatment, his cancer went into remission. In the years since, researchers have monitored Haisong's health in a follow-up study called PIVOT. This national study is designed to compare the effectiveness of surgery versus watchful waiting in men with prostate cancer. As a PIVOT participant, Haisong has filled out a 16-page survey twice a year for nearly a decade.
The PIVOT study is they've had, I don't know, I think 130 people. And they give them whatever treatment they wanted, whether it's hormone or injections or digital, and whatever they give. And every month you go back, every 3 months you go back in. And they were given, I picked hormones, so 3 months they give me shots. And I took a pill. They give you the form, and you fill it out. They send it out, I think it's Oklahoma, and that's where they compare the facts of it. Now, I'm here in Pittsburgh, and I say, oh, I'm healthy, I'm getting along good. Somebody else may have the same treatment down in Florida. And I guess one treatment, too, will come up better than the other. If you have one person, if it helps one person. And I say, this research goes on, and later on, somebody's going to benefit by it.
To solidify our position as a leader in medical care, VA Pittsburgh Healthcare System is building a new state-of-the-art research center on the University Drive campus. Slated for completion in 2012, the 3-story building will span 65,000 square feet, including significant research laboratory space. A long list of programs such as VA Pittsburgh Healthcare System Clinical Trials Center, the Center for Health Equity Research and Promotion, Geriatric Research Education and Clinical Center, and Mental Illness Research Education and Clinical Center will call this facility home. Its design also allows for future expansion, including plans for a new animal research facility. This construction initiative, while exciting, underscores the commitment that researchers, clinicians, and volunteers have towards providing veterans with superior care.
Service to the country is a really important aspect that all Americans should strive for. Clearly, those people who've enlisted, signed up, fought in the military, or served in the military during times of freedom have elected to serve our country, and doing research with them, research that benefits them, is one of the most rewarding things that I do.